Greetings and welcome to today's session, where we are going to continue looking at how to attempt item 2 regarding the element of construct 2, which requires a learner to use publishing softwares to publish a publication or design a website. So in this task, in this scenario, we are looking at Kano Coffee Farmers Association is a leading coffee processing business in Kavare district with suppliers from various parts of the region. The management wants to create a static digital publication that showcases coffee products, prices, market trends, and contact info. They want to use a desktop publishing software to design and lay out the publication. The publication will be shared via email, via the email of the company's via email and the company's website, and others will receive hard copies. Task with your ICT skills help the management to create this digital static publication. A support folder called Coffee has been provided containing files to assist you in this task. So we are going to use any desktop publishing software to come up with at least a publication. And for this task, you can choose to create a newsletter or a brochure. So for today, we are going to see how to come up with a newsletter. So it's me, Kakuru Benard again, who is going to take you through this task. We design it from scratch until it is fully complete. So if you haven't taken a copy of these books, please grab one. One for designing websites using WordPress. It is a step-by-step guide. Then there is also a step-by-step guide using Expression Web. These copies are readily available both in hard copies and soft copies. Get time, contact me and get these copies and stock your library. Have personal copies and stock your computer lab. So any of these resources can guide you in upping your game in ICT skills. So regarding the element of construct 2, where a learner uses publishing software to design, produce, and publish publications or websites, we have had a number of video lessons on website designing, and today let's look at publications. So remember, as you produce your publication, these are the skills we are looking at. Have you used an appropriate application? Is there content? And in this content, is it having relevant message, grammar, titles, spelling or typing skills, date, contact info, and all that? How have you laid your publication? Is your content well organized? If it comes to publication, have you done page setup, the margins and orientation, either portrait or landscape? Have you included some graphics, that is pictures, symbols, logos, or even video clips if necessary? Then contrast, look at font size, color, background. Then publication interface tools. How have you been able to play around with some tools to come up with a clear publication? And finally, have you managed to present a product that is a file format for websites, HTML files for publication, PUB files, and then soft copy or hard copies? So when it comes to our task, we are going to come up with a newsletter, which is a publication. So to begin with, we are going to create a folder. So practically, let's create a folder. I'm giving it my names, Kakuru Benard 002. Then I open and create, let's say, a folder for item 1, where I have answered item 1, and then item 2 is on publication. So I call it item 2. I open item 2 folder. Inside, I create a publication document. So I'm going to use Microsoft Publisher. I can call it Kano Coffee Newsletter. So they said in designing this newsletter, a support folder called coffee has been provided. So I open my support files, I look for coffee. These are the support files that have been provided that we are going to use in designing our publication. So in my folder, I can now open Kano Coffee newsletter. Here it opens. So we go to page design, change template, then I click home, and then here there are a number of templates that you can use. If you want to design a brochure for the same number, you can come up with it. For now, I'm going to design a newsletter, so I click on it. Then I select any template from here. For example, I take Benard, I double click it, then it loads on my blank publication. So this I can save changes, and now I'm going to modify this template to suit the information that I need to put here. So we can try to zoom in so that we design with a clear zoom. So here I can say our coffee, your coffee. So that can be one of the catchy words we can use. Then here we can say this is our first edition. Then here we can put our date. I can go to insert date and time. I choose today's date. I click OK. Then from there we need to put some information here. Lead story headline. For example, I can say quality coffee from the heart of Uganda. Okay, then more to that, we need to put some information. So here, business name. We are designing for Kano Coffee Farmers Association. So I can call it Kano Coffee Farmers Association, something like that. I can increase its font size, bolded, centered, so something like this. I can even fill the text box. Can fill it, say, with that kind of color. How about my text? Maybe I can give it white, something like this. Then we are also going to put I'm going to put a logo, so we can go to insert picture. I look for the pictures on the desktop, support files, coffee. I look for coffee logo. So this I can go to wrap text. I choose none. Then I bring it around here. Can expand it a bit. So something related to that. Then at this point we can put more information about here. I had planned some information which can fit here. So here I can put some information here. So I can change the font, can increase font size, maybe something like that. Can even center. Talking about our organization, we can now even put a text box here and say, who are we? This can be centered, can be bolded, font size increased. Who are we? This you can try to change the font color. Then more to that, we can have more information here. Then here I can say inside Kano Coffee Farmers Association can be centered. There are some things we are going to talk about, for example, about us. Then we shall talk about products. We shall talk about some of the services we offer. We shall talk about at least the processing, coffee processing. We can talk about maybe market trends. We shall also talk about benefits of using Kano Coffee Farmers Association, and more to that, how you can get in touch with us. So this is the information we are likely to put here. We can try to increase font size where possible. For example, here maybe to that. So you can try to increase font size so that your words are more visible to your audience. So once we are done with that, we can put more information here. So for example, here we can put at least more paragraphs. So here I can put, let's say, this: welcome to Kano Coffee Farmers Association. Can change font text maybe to Arial, let's say size 14. Then here we can put, let's say, products and services. Products and services. And our products and services, we can have, maybe to begin with, we can have our products, where we have coffee products that include Robusta, Arabica, that. So these we can highlight, we put some bullets. So bullets, for example, that we can even change to character, something like that. Can increase font size a bit. Yes, so something like this can work. This we can increase font size, change font color. We can add more text within this text box. So this, we can push this a little bit down. So somewhere here. So this we can replace it with any image. So we can change the picture for this. So I can change picture from the support files on the desktop. I can, for example, put that. So I can delete. Let's zoom again. So here I can say coffee ready for harvesting. So here we can put more info about our products and services. It can be put here. So this is our coffee products and services. This can be bolded, centered, color changed. Then here we can separate them, something like this. Change maybe font to Arial, something like that. Then here we can put more info regarding our processing services. So here I put our processing services, can be centered, bolded, font size increased. These are our processing services that we offer. We can change our text maybe to again Arial, increase font size, something like that. So some information that we are putting here, you can continue to utilize other publisher features, the tools. For example, this I can put a drop cap. For example, that can be our drop cap, something like that. Welcome to Kakuru Farmers Association. Okay. Then more to that, we can now come here and say meet our dedicated team to serve you. And here we can now fill in some information here. This we can even fill our text box with some background color. So here we are going to put our team. We are going to delete this information there. We fill these text boxes with some images. So I can format text box, fill shape, picture. I browse from my support files. So desktop, support files, coffee. Can pick some of our team members here. We have this. Here we can also fill and put some information. Okay, that image. Can also put another image here. From our support files, for example, this one. So we want to do some captioning for these images. You can even draw text boxes, or even I can use a table of 3 columns and 1 row. This kind of table can be put here, and I expand it to write. For example, I can call this one the founder director. Here we can have, let's say, managing director, and then this one can be the sales executive. Then you can do the formatting. So we can do the formatting of our table. So we can even bold that. This can also be bolded, font size increased, bolded, font size increased, font size increased. So something like that. I save changes. Once this kind of information has been put, we have page 2 where we are going to add more info. Here we can put our logo. This can be deleted. Let's put back our logo. Can even copy this or go back to the support files and we insert. So this is our logo. Kano Coffee Farmers Association. So here we need to put more information on page 2. So here I can put information here. We can separate it. After typing that information, increase font size, change font style. We can even now center it. Okay, that information is okay. Then here let's talk about our association where Kano Coffee Farmers Association. So you can try to expand it a bit. The logo can be in the middle. Then here we need to put our address. I can say, for example, we are located in the heart of Kakuru district. Then in the town on Zabu Road, opposite Cheyune Supermarket, opposite Cheyune Supermarket. So this information can be centered, font size increased a bit. You can even expand these placeholders or the text boxes. Here you can choose where you can put where you can lay your content in the text box. Can choose, for example, top, or can be in the middle. So there you choose. Then we can put our telephone numbers. For example, +2 56 77 561 0762. If we have the fax, can put it there. Email, we can say Kano Coffee Farmers Association @gmail.com. This we can as well also increase font size so that everything is clear. Can be centered. Note that here we need our tagline where we are saying quality coffee from the heart of Uganda. Quality coffee from the heart of Uganda. We can expand this. Can change the font style. The set Arial can be italicized. Bolding may be removed. Font size expanded a bit and centered. Quality coffee from the heart of Uganda. That is our tagline. Then here we can, for example, replace this with our website. That is www.kanocoffeefarmersassociation.com. So there we fill in our website. We can also change font style. I decided to use Arial. Can expand font size. Even this can be expanded as well. Can put this, say, in blue color. And maybe underlined. Same to this email, blue color and underlined. Then here we need more information. For example, we can look at market trends. Market trends. and benefits. And benefits of Kano Coffee Farmers Association. So here let's get some of the benefits and trends for our coffee. We can have them here. We can increase font size and font style, change it. We have been using Arial. We can increase font size, something like that. So we can even put bullets here, for example there. Here we can as well put more bullets. And finally, we can as well put the benefits this side. So we can as well change font style, Arial, size increased. This can be bolded, centered. You can change color, and these ones can be put in form of bullets. Let's change the bullets. Characters, we can get more of the characters, for example under wingdings. Let's say wingdings. Here we can pick, for example, that. I can increase the size, click OK. So some of the benefits here, we have outlined them like this. We can increase the line spacing. Okay. These ones we can as well put bullets. We need bullets here. Okay. This can be made to stand out, increase font size. Then here we need at least to put another image somewhere here. So this we can replace the image format and we change the picture to a different one. We have a number of images within our benefits of using our coffee. Maybe this can stand out. Can delete that. Let's expand again. These are the final products of our coffee. Yes, final products of our coffee. There we go. So we need more of these images. So our contact info, we can put some more images below here. Reach to us on the following social media platforms. So let's put some social media platform pictures, like we are on Facebook. So this we can put it to none, we reduce it. People can find us on Facebook. We are also on Instagram. We always advertise our coffee on Instagram. We can put another one. We have a number of pictures here. On LinkedIn, we are there. On Twitter, we are there. So let's put another image for Twitter. That is X. So we put X logo. So meaning that you can reach to us on all these social media platforms. So I want us to put at least a background color to this placeholder. So in this text box, we can format it. to have a background color so that it stands out. If that color comes out, well and good. Then also these ones we can place some background and benefits, something related to that. So we have applied some background colors and we are almost done with our publication. That is our newsletter. So at this point we can now work on the page settings. So here I would like to include at least a small image. So we can get one of the images here, for example here. Can be resized. And pressed here. We can even reduce text a bit, yes, so that our image is well distributed there. Yes, something like that. Can as well have another image placed here. So this we can also choose none. We reduce it and we place our image around here. Okay, so we save changes. So when I go to File, Print, so I'm going to ensure that this can go on one page, that is one page per sheet. Here I choose A4 so that my work can fit on A4 page. So that is the last page, then here is the other page. So here we can put even a background color. So I go to page design, then under background, I can choose any of these backgrounds that will appear. Something like that is a background. Here, choose the same. So that is our background color applied. So I save changes. So when I click File, Print again, we should be able to see that we have a background color. So lastly, we can put our headers and footers. So I go to Insert, Header, can put my name, Kakuru Benard. Then I go to Footer, can put my personal number in the footer section, 002. I cross the master page. So that's the footer, and up is the header. So we are done with our newsletter, page 1 and page 2. So meaning that we can now print our publication having put our headers and footers for both pages. If the background is not okay, I can change the background, maybe something like that, or even that. Even do it for page 2, something like that. And then when I click File, Print, it should be able to appear. That is page 2 here, then here page 1. So you print page 1, then you go to page 2 and have the hard copy of your work. So that means that our number is done. And by the way, I'm available to continue discussing these things with your learners. You can get time, invite me in form of a facilitation. We look at all these things. So this means that our number that we have attempted, all these have been achieved. The message content was there. We included date and time. We had to work on the organization of our content, paper margins, and all these ones were worked on. So get time, we discuss with your learners and the way forward on how best they can pass their ICT both O and A level. So the facilitation can go on, and we look at the way forward and tips to passing ICT successfully. So we are available, and we ensure that once you follow all that well, you are able to pass highly in your papers, both 1 and 2. So thank you very much. Continue following me on the YouTube channel. You go there, search for Kakuru Benard, and enjoy all the content that is being uploaded now and again. My numbers are down there. In case you need to contact me, I'm available on WhatsApp, on email, and on phone calls. God bless.